welcome everybody back to another edition of 80s Kids Wrestling. AJ with Cletus, the big fellow. Will chime in eventually with his thoughts on women's wrestling because his girl was in action tonight. We're not talking Nia Jax. We're talking the other one he compensates for.
His number two.
His number two.
Yeah, his number two for sure.
Exactly.
But guys,
Dusty's number one got to open the show.
I know.
Guys, I can't wait.
Well, let's just get into it. Or do you guys want to give your overall thoughts of the show before we get right?
Loved it.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, this Raw is the best one we've seen in 2 months.
Yeah.
At least 2 months.
Yeah.
And it surpassed all the better SmackDowns that we've had.
Yeah, absolutely.
But amazingly, I would be saying, fuck this show and fuck this if the ending hadn't have been what it was.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, starting at the top, honestly, when I first came out, I thought, well, this is going to be a stinker of a fucking Raw because Becky's opening it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
We ain't seen her in 2 weeks, and this is what we get.
But it did have a little bright spot, AJ coming in.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I don't know. Why wouldn't you set that match up for Mania?
Right.
And not Chamber?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you set that up for WrestleMania?
The only thing we can hope for is that something happens.
Yeah.
And they, there's no winner, something crazy. And then they take it on to Mania.
Yeah. Well, isn't AJ Lee, doesn't she have a Chamber qualifier match next week? Or did I read that wrong?
No, they're fighting at the Chamber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're fighting at the Chamber.
Oh, okay. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, her and Becky are fighting for the title.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
In the Chamber.
I will say, I think AJ brings a lot of good out of Becky because you can tell Becky is really in character trying to compensate, like, talking about how she's the best at this and the best at that. And
terrible.
But does it in a great heel way.
Yeah, she does it in a great heel way. And no one else has gotten that out of her other than AJ. Lyra's not getting that out of her. Natty's not. Rock Maxine isn't. Just something about AJ. Like when AJ debuted, came back, I should say, and the look on Becky's face, like that was really good. Like that's some of the better stuff that Becky has done. I just think AJ brings the best out of her, just the way like how fast she was talking and whatnot. And then AJ's response to it was really, really good. I think that's some of the better stuff Becky has done in a while.
Well, I agree, but I think we're missing a point. I'm just because I'm going to rip real hard on it. It's not Becky. It's the hatred between Seth and Punk,
right,
that makes the women's part a decent feud.
Yeah.
If you took those two guys out of the equation and you just had those two women going at it, I don't think it's worth watching.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense, but it when you put it together, even though they're not feuding yet, that's coming at some point. It has to come. But I like that AJ's back on. She's, we haven't seen her since War Games. She didn't come out for the Rumble, and she comes out multiple times in this show, but that one was the best one that she came out for.
Well, and listen, I'm like you. I don't know if she's that good of an actor or what, but to portray that she was that visibly torn up or frustrated, that she couldn't get words out. Yeah. I thought that was good. And, I don't want to see, we all, I feel like we shit on women's wrestling enough.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if I'm going to have to watch Becky in a match, I'd rather it be with AJ Lee than fucking Maxine or Lyra Valkyrie again.
Yeah, right.
Or anybody else that's probably going to be going in that Intercontinental run.
Right.
I'd rather it be AJ Lee.
Right.
So bring it on. I just wish we had more of a build up and we were getting this match at WrestleMania. But I get it. Chicago's where her and Punk live or from or whatever. Yeah. But I'm like Dusty. I want to see a like a count out or
something. Maybe like almost turn into like a street fight and it's a double
Becky,
count
Becky
out.
just beat the fuck out of her or something and
that'd be
and all this and
and
set it up for WrestleMania.
Yeah, yes, do something, make it a part 2. at
Because here's the
WrestleMania.
thing. I mean, Becky, I mean, she's not on as much as AJ, of course, or she's on more than AJ, but can you give her the Intercontinental title? Because hell, she never on TV.
Hey, well, it's the same thing I'm saying with Roman. You're going to be fucking, who, by the way, wasn't on tonight.
Yeah,
we
well,
called that. I think we all agreed to that last.
Well, they sent out a graphic today where he's not coming back till March. Like they showed you which appearances. He's only making 5 appearances before WrestleMania. They're teasing Punk and Finn more at Elimination Chamber than what they're teasing Roman.
Yeah, we'll get into that a little bit later because that I don't know where that's going, but you know, I hope it's built up the way it should be, because I hope what Dusty said happens. I hope it is a no finish. You know, Becky grabs a chair and just beats the living fuck out of her and get to build a story up. But there's no point in doing it if AJ's just going to be a part timer coming for appearances.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, then we got to start putting these titles on these girls who or these women that are there every Monday night.
Yeah.
Even though we may not like it, but you're going to start putting a title back on Maxine or somebody that probably ain't worth a shit.
Or bring Chelsea over to Raw and put it on her.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Get her away from SmackDown where she's getting squashed from Jade and Jordan and all those others. Well, after that, guys, we got the tag team match for the titles, Usos and Alpha Academy, and I wasn't really looking forward to it. And I will say they certainly lived up to why I wasn't looking forward to that match.
Listen, I told Mason right before the match started, I said, "Hey, if you want to come in here, you're gonna watch the Usos lose the title." Boy, we wrong.
I was too.
I mean, I thought there for a second. I thought, okay, all right, we're fixing to see a title change hands, and buddy, man.
Well, I think we got why that it didn't happen. Now they're being, you know, they're not saying anything on why Jimmy missed or what's going on, but I think that whole explanation of them doing that interview in the ring and him telling Jay to go to the Elimination Chamber and do a singles thing again is to give more time. But
oh, sure. I mean, from what I've read, it is Naomi. She's been having some complications with the baby, so he's probably his schedule is probably pretty tight right now.
Yeah.
But we also seen why they couldn't give the belts up to Otis and Waka Naka Waka, whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah,
dude, they couldn't even get a super kick down. Did y'all see that?
I was getting ready to bring that up.
The one on the worm, was that on him or was that on Jay?
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, I guess it could go either way.
There were some other timing was very bad on some other spots too.
Yes. But the fact that he sold it, even though the foot didn't come within 2 feet of him. He just whipped it and he sold it.
That's my whole point. Like, why are we selling that?
Yeah.
Well, and we'll get into the women's match after this. We got a lot of botches, but I don't like him. I've told you guys I'd rather have Barrett and Testator.
Yeah. Yes, 100%.
Credit Corey Graves in that match and then this next one because he covered for their fucking ass.
Yes, he did.
Boy, he did.
On clear botches and said, well, he missed with the kick, but he still got him with the shin. No, he didn't, but it was a good save.
He tried.
Yeah.
He definitely tried, but it's terrible.
And then they cut the commercial, I thought, at a strategic time. Because it was like all we saw was a lot of Alpha Academy offense. They cut the commercial. We come back, we get more Alpha Academy offense, and then the Usos win. So I think they knew like whatever was going to happen in that 2.5 to 3 minutes was not going to be good. And they could just show like whatever the 30 seconds, like this is what you missed during the break, which was a whole lot of nothing. And then they win. So it just.
Well, I wrote them. Go ahead, Dusty.
Well, I just think it was on Jimmy, just because he's not been there. You could tell a little ring rust. You know,
you like me.
Oh, it looked like he. Yeah. And I think that's what they're covering up.
Yeah.
I mean, Jay normally don't botch.
Right.
He does, but I mean, like, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Now, Jimmy, on the other hand,
Yeah.
So I think that's where you're right, AJ. The couple of minutes was just to get through that.
Yeah.
And to what you'd said, I do have wrote on my notes that I was shocked that Alpha Academy got about 90% of the offense.
They did. They
They
really
did.
did.
Until the finish, they pretty
yeah.
much were all the offense.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that noticed it, because I was watching go, man, like they're making these guys look really, really strong, and making the Usos look like the Viking Raiders last week against Obafemi.
And I don't know if it shows that it was put together well, but I thought three things were going to happen in that, and I was wrong on all of them. First, I thought Alpha was going to win because there were several close counts. Second, I thought that Jay was going to turn heel. I thought when his brother was shaking their hands and hugging them, I thought Jay was about to go full fucking heel and just start beating the dog shit out of them.
Yeah.
And then third, I thought when they started announcing, when they kind of started talking, we're the tag team champions, I thought maybe we were going to get a tag team come out.
Yeah.
I was wrong on all of them.
Yeah.
I didn't get anything right.
I didn't think Jay was going to turn. I really thought that Tozawa was going to turn on Otis.
Yeah.
Or Otis was going to turn on Tozawa when he went behind him.
Yeah, either one. But I really thought we might have got some kind of other tag team to come out. But hell, guys, there ain't nobody.
Not on Raw.
Think about it. There's not anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would have to be a newly formed tag team that might have shocked us, or a Vision,
I mean,
or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, maybe you run Logan Paul and Bronson Reed.
Yeah.
Give them some kind of title push, because neither one of those guys are going to win Elimination Chamber. Neither one of them are going to, they're not going to go on to be a heavyweight champion. Bronson Reed's got the potential, but it's down the road.
Yeah. Right. Well, after that, guys, we got Liv comes out with Dom, and then they get greeted by Stephanie Vaquer, who tells them she talks too much, and it ends with Vaquer getting a heck of a slap there on Dom. So we haven't seen or heard much from Dom over the past few months, and when he comes back, he gets slapped by a girl.
It was just okay to me.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I thought they could have had a little bit more fun with her speaking in Spanish and Dom really laying it on like, fuck, I can't say that to her.
Yeah.
Like really, like,
yes,
like we can't say this on TV or something, or whatever.
Right.
But it was just okay.
Yeah. Right.
I'll say this, they both look good. I wish Liv would wearing that fucking towel covering up them Daisy Dukes. I don't know why she's doing that. She's doing that just to piss me and Will off.
That's just a tease, yeah.
Will, what'd you think about it?
No, I thought it was funny. I agree. They probably could have had a little more fun with that. But
well, damn, he's talking like Becky Lynch. She couldn't even get a word out. He's still thinking about it. I thought that's talking about.
Well, after that, guys, we got the three-way for the Women's Elimination Chamber qualifier. I think we knew once we saw the lineup it was going to be Rhea, but my goodness, some of these botches were just, I mean, timing. Like, the one that comes to mind was the one off the top rope where she slams her, and Ivy Niles' timing was so far off. Like, I will even take, I know the place was quiet and you probably could have heard this really loud. Just someone go 3, 2, 1. Just even, I don't care if we know this is choreographed, just make it look good. And it was just
let me give Rhea some credit. And I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but it almost looked like Rhea was holding her up there, and Rhea was kind of like, fuck it, bitch. If you ain't going to hit your spot, I'm going to hit mine.
That's exactly what I thought happened. I thought she had to do something.
And if she did, good to her.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, okay.
We'll have 2 or 3.
Yeah.
All right. So we've seen in Unreal the whole deal with Stephanie Vaquer, and we kind of felt bad for her. We talked about it, did we not?
Yeah.
Thinking, man,
not Stephanie Vaquer.
because she botched.
Lyra.
Yeah, Lyra. Okay, she's in the match. Yeah, that's what I meant. Dude, she sucks. She may be the worst female out there. Maxine Dupree looks better than she does, and that says a lot.
I think the issue with her, she's trying too much. She needs to complete. It's like the offense in football that has about 55 formations, and about 6 plays out of each formation, when in all reality, they need just about 11 and 4 plays out of each formation. That's it. They're trying way too much. It's like, what, who was it that had who was the master of 1,000 holds? Dean Malenko. That's who it was. But like, she's trying to do all of this crazy high flying stuff. It's like, just simplify this. Like, master about 10 moves, get that down path, and then add on slowly as time.
And take somebody in a corner and chop them for 2 minutes.
Yes.
Take somebody. Hey, you can throw a punch every once in a while.
Yeah.
They know. She never punches.
They don't.
Yeah.
But like, it's almost like she forgets though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like she's standing there, her and Ivy are having this little back and forth, like,
yeah,
dude, it looked like shit.
Yeah. And did you guys see at the end when Ivy was pinning her, Ivy literally picks her arm up?
Mm-hmm. Sure did. Seen
like it. It's almost like she forgot that she had to raise her arm up, like she was supposed to raise it up. Ivy was going to catch it and put her in that submission, but she literally picked her arm up off the ground and put her in the submission.
Well, Ivy was going, bitch, I'm not the one that covers your rear. She's supposed to be kicking out.
Yeah, exactly. It's bad. It's bad. That's the worst female wrestler we got.
And I don't know.
I think this tag team, all this tag team stuff, and Rhea not getting as much work is making her not as good too.
I think you're exactly right.
Well, I think the reason her, Io, and Bianca work so good is because they feed off of each other.
Mm-hmm.
I think you put Rhea in there with a bunch of inexperience on that level in that type of match, instead of just really simplifying things and build it up with emotion and get the crowd into it. They just like, we're going to do high spot after high spot after high spot, all this triple threat stuff, whatever. And it was just overthought, overbooked.
I would like to go back and watch it, but I don't know if you guys noticed this. But you had that spot you were talking about, and you had Lyra and you had Ivy in the ring, and Rhea was outside. She was on the floor. And I swear it looked like somebody whispered in her ear, like somebody in the back said, "This fucking awful, go home."
Yeah.
Like, we're going home. Go in there. And because she ran in the ring, put her in the, what's Rhea's finisher?
Riptide. Yeah.
And it was it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was it.
Well, she did that kick, which I think she potatoed her.
Yeah.
She took a heck of a knee, because I think it was either really, really close and she Ric Flaired it to where you hit it. It looks like you hit it, but I think she really did.
I do. I think
right on the chin.
I think that's one of those, like, if Vince was still in charge, he would have sent them back out there to do it right. Like, if it was still a TV taping.
Tell everyone, hey, don't leave. We're going to redo the Elimination Chamber match, and we're going to fill that match in. We're going to edit it at Netflix. But after that, we get the Judgment Day in the back, Dom and Finn talk, and that gets Finn pumped up to come out and interrupt Michael Cole before he's supposed to interview CM Punk.
Listen, I'm like Clint. I don't know where they're going with this with him. Like, I mean, we know he's not winning.
Right.
Like, we know that now for sure. So, I mean, like, what are we doing? Like, what's the game plan? Is we're just going to – I like the buildup. We've talked about we don't never get a lot of buildup to a match. So, we've gotten we're going into our 3rd week of buildup, 4th week of buildup here.
Yeah. Will, while you're sitting there, give us look up, what is the WrestleMania dates?
September 18th or April 18th and 19th.
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday is 18th and 19th.
So 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if to that,
so I mean, do y'all think? I mean, do you really think Finn's gonna win in 2 weeks?
No.
No way. You could do it, and
did Michael Cole give it away?
Well, you could have a storyline on how Punk gets it back before Mania. Because look, here's the deal: Finn's not main eventing WrestleMania.
No,
he's not. So he's not going to have. Now he might get it. But I am hoping, I am praying. Now he could, and AJ, you already said it. He's only going to appear 5 times before WrestleMania, Roman. So it's not like there's going to be a lot of opportunities for him and Punk to feud. So you could spend that time on Punk just trying to get his belt back to main event WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But if they've got any sense or do anything I want them to do, Dom screws him at Chamber.
Yes.
Out of jealousy because he thinks he may be about to win.
Yeah.
And then that's how we get Finn and Dom at WrestleMania in
I love it.
The Intercontinental title.
And they kind of set that up with this promo backstage before he came out then, like that whole thing and the kind of the look they were giving each other. That would be a good way to start it off. Or like, Dom comes out to help him and then he ends up hurting him. Screwing him. And then that's what motivates Finn to say, okay, I'm
accidental, on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm taking your belt away from you at Mania.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. Well, what did you guys think of Punk and Finn's confrontation there in the ring? Or outside of the ring? In the ring outside, however.
Punk's always going to be good on the mic. He's a good shit talker. And, clearly they're building this. We're getting it at Chamber.
Yeah.
So we've got a women's IC match. We got a world heavyweight title match.
So hell, that's what we've been asking for. This has been the best.
You're going to have a women's chamber and a men's chamber.
Yeah, we should have some good. And there's
you knew Punk was going to work at the Elimination Chamber. It's in fucking Chicago.
Yeah.
So I guess it's a good way to set that up.
Yep.
After that, guys, we get Adam Pearce and the Vision come out and they talk some Braun Breaker, which I think everyone knows at this point. Braun's going to be gone for a while with the hernia. So I don't know what the exact timetable of that is, but he's going to be gone for a while. And it's like, I don't know. It's like Adam Pearce is at foil. He's always like a step ahead of them. And I think whoever he's been on the phone with, and that's something we'll get into a little bit later, but whoever he's been on the phone with that's Seth Rollins.
I think it's gotta be.
It has to be. It's not. It can't be Logan Paul because Logan Paul came out again. We're jumping ahead, but
that took out my theory or my Jake Paul theory.
Yeah,
which Jake Paul might have got canceled last night, so he don't know how to send out a correct tweet.
No, not shocked by that at all. But I think it has to be who he's on the phone with, the Seth Rollins, because it's like every time they think they're ahead of the game and they're going to get something for somebody in that group, that masked man comes out or Adam Pearce comes out and foils it.
Well, now clearly that's not Seth Rollins doing the kicking because he's too fast.
Yeah.
He moves too quick. Get somebody young. Get somebody that can jump, that can hurdle rails.
It's Waller.
You think it's Grayson Waller?
I do, 100%.
Yeah, I'm seeing that a lot on X right now.
But do you think that's who is going to be revealed as?
Yes.
Well, it makes sense because
because him and Austin Theory were together, and the New Day thing was just that ain't working. That's over with. That I do. I think it's Grayson Waller. The more I watch some videos of just like body movements, I seen some today. I think it's him.
It does look like I'm watching that. I'm watching that.
If you watch that, you go back and try to find some of his matches, like just some of the leg movements.
Yeah, and the way he bounces.
Yes,
because that's not Seth.
That's not Seth at all. Seth can't hurdle. Listen, guys, and that's another thing we talked about it the last time this happened. The way he hurdles the guardrail.
Mm-hmm.
He hurdles it like a young person. Like Seth doesn't do it. Seth has one leg over.
Yeah.
The other leg comes in behind. This dude hurdled it like Logan Paul. That's why I say it's Waller. It's got to be him.
Yeah. No, my only thing with Waller is, could Grayson Waller totally dominate Braun Breaker and cost him a Royal Rumble? That's my thing. If it's him.
Yeah. And
if it is revealed, the crowd's first reaction is, wait a minute, this guy beat the fuck out of Braun Breaker and cost him a Royal Rumble.
And this guy just cost Austin Theory, and he cost this person and that person.
I give him Austin Theory because fuck that guy.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. But it would be not a letdown. And it would be a letdown because we're thinking it's going to be Seth, and then he takes the mask off because it's like, who does he align with? Remember when Theory came in, he aligned with the Vision. Who's Waller aligned with outside? Okay, you're aligning with the general manager. That's kind of weird, you know.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that, in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever, that Seth isn't standing in the ring and pulls the mask off. But tonight and Royal Rumble night, that was not Seth Rollins. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
No, I
he's taller.
Totally agree. Totally agree. I just don't know if it's finally revealed and it's Grayson Waller, if the crowd's not going to go, no.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, they could. I don't know.
Hey, you got time to give it to Montez Ford or Carmelo Hayes?
Yeah. Well, you can't give it to Montez Ford. You'll see
you can't give Montez Ford. He's gone. But,
well, he's in NXT, but that's so much to put on, like 45 pounds.
He got big. He looks like me.
Hell, he's been going to Sunrise Bakery.
Well, guys, after that, we get a squash.
To that, though, the Heyman segment backstage with all the Vision.
Mm-hmm.
I was let down because it looked like they were coming out of a tunnel looking for LA Knight, school type deal, but they never mentioned it.
No, never mentioned it. Never.
No. Yeah.
In that whole deal. So I don't know. That kind of had me worried.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But after that, guys, Natty and Maxine, and we get a squash, a count out, but Natty just beat the hell out of her.
What is she doing?
I wrote on here, who gives a fuck? And why does a sharpshooter hurt more on top of a table?
Like, you cleared the table to do the sharpshooter. You could have done that out. You could have done that on the mat. You could have submitted. Like, you didn't did one little just put her slammer on the table, and she just she sold it pretty good. But then all you did was sharpshooter her on the table.
Well,
the thing didn't even look like it was going to break.
No, I mean, and okay, so I understand that he's been doing some of this underground water bear fist fighting or whatever she's been training for. Whatever that shit's called. Yeah.
It's pro wrestling without the rings and the ropes. It's supposed to simulate MMA, but it's choreographed. Like I've seen it's GCW, Game Changer Wrestling. They do a lot of those death matches. That's what Cardona was a world champion in GCW for a while, but that they did some of that. Like they brought in some ex UFC guys and done some stuff with that. Like that's her persona. And she did a match, forgot who it was with. I mean, and I watched it. It's okay, but you can tell like they're trying to, it's so hard to simulate MMA. It just is.
It's a shame to me.
Yeah.
That Natty's been in this business 20 some odd years.
Mm-hmm.
The family tree, hell, she comes from the Hart Foundation tree. And she has not been on TV. She's been one or two times in the past 4 or 5 months.
Right.
I'm sure she's working some house shows or whatever.
Yeah.
But she should be one out there in the ring. She should still be going unless she just can't do it anymore. I mean, I don't know what age she's getting to. I know she's probably got to be in her mid 40s.
43.
43.
I was just looking that up when you were talking about it.
I just don't understand why they're trying to not say ruin her career, but she's never been a good babyface. She's always been a heel. She's only had the title maybe 1 or 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
She's never really, it's almost like she's never gotten a push. So why is all of a sudden this whole deal with Maxine and now AJ Lee's getting involved? I mean,
I was going to ask that too. It's like, where's this friendship for AJ Lee and Maxine Dupree coming from?
Yeah.
Sure. Are they just trying to set up an AJ Lee and Natty thing or something?
Or are they setting up a tag match on a Raw? That's what it felt like to me.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't understand why, especially when we're talking about Natty, the longevity of her career. It's been a hell of a career.
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't we doing it this way? Because it's got to be on the backside.
Right.
So why aren't we doing this?
Well,
coming
don't
out
give
here thinking,
WWE too much credit because they probably don't fucking know why they're doing it.
well, that's a good, yeah. I mean, they probably think, Michael Hayes
Yeah.
is probably like, you know what? Tonight's Monday night. We're going to do this.
Yeah,
But now,
Michael PSA's maybe back there going, we're shitting gold bricks here.
and then
I mean, the
tomorrow
fans
morning,
want to understand it, but just watch.
Yeah.
and then he's going to wake up tomorrow morning and be like, damn, that sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just weird. I mean, I like turning her heel, but I don't know if this is the way to go with it, where she's never really dominated or beat up someone like this before. So
No, and I mean,
I don't.
she's been a heel, like I said, most of her career. I mean,
Yeah.
so why do we have to do it like this?
Yeah.
I mean,
Because,
Well, if you were going to give her this push, I mean, if you were going to get her back in the ring and start this storyline, we've said it earlier. I mean, the Intercontinental, Becky's holding it because who the fuck else can? Well, I'd rather see Natalya and Becky going at it than fucking Maxine.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong,
sure.
she's good to look at, but
Yeah.
fuck, I can't watch one of her matches.
no,
And can't wrestle for shit.
And they're starting to bury her. I mean, she just got
Oh,
squashed tonight.
Yeah, she's went from 2 title pushes in the past 2 months to shit.
Having the title.
Yeah, she held it. Yeah. She's just getting squashed now. Well, guys, what'd you think of the tag match? Javon Evans, original El Grande Americano, plus against the El Grande Americanos.
Well, before that, we actually got to see an LA Knight promo. Or
Yes.
Old school.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
And that's the first time he's talked since he's been back. And just
Clint, do you know what
called out everybody in the division.
Yeah, Clint, do you know what it reminded me of?
What's that?
The pacing, how he was the way his eyes were going and the way his body language was. Macho Man.
Oh, yeah. I did. I got that.
The way he was talking, the pacing of which he was talking, his body language, how bad you could see it was tensing up in his shoulders. I'm like, man, that sounds exactly like the Macho Man.
Yeah. So it was good to finally hear him talk.
Yeah.
But that match, I mean, if you're going to try to make him a baby face, why not just bring Chad Gable back?
Yes.
I've wrote on here. It's funny how when Chad Gable, El Grande Americana, right before he got hurt, Michael Cole just talking so much. Well, we know that's Chad Gable. And he was just an ultimate heel, right?
Yeah.
Well, fuck now. He comes back. He comes back without doing anything babyface.
Yeah.
He doesn't do anything. And Michael Cole's his biggest fucking fan.
Yeah.
Biggest fan. Yes. And Corey Graves is trying to rip him. Yeah. Michael Cole's talking over him.
Yeah. And
I don't get it.
Yeah. I do love how much Chad Gable is just turning that character up to 500.
Oh, yeah.
The way he comes out, the way he does stuff. And I will say the ending to that match was awesome.
Listen, that's my other note. That OG cut was fucking badass.
Yeah. And we talked about what was wrong with the women's triple threat, like how bad the timing was off. The timing on that finish was incredible. Like everything made so much sense.
Listen, Randy Orton probably watched that and go, God damn, I can't do that.
No, I can't. I've never done that.
Exactly. Yeah.
But y'all think about it. When was the last time we seen a finisher? That might be, I'm going way out there.
Yeah.
That might be the greatest finisher we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Both going off the rope and time it
up with a cutter.
Yes, and this is just on a Monday Night Raw.
And it made Chad Gable's finisher the off the rope made it look like shit. You were just like, that was all right. But
You just cover him right here.
Yeah, that was amazing, guys. It was.
Javon Evans is athletic as hell too. Let me tell you,
he struggles to take off a t-shirt, but
he was sweating. I'll give him that.
Yeah, the only botch of that match was him trying to get that t-shirt off. I'm like, just leave it on.
Well, he's gonna his winning streak's gonna end next week because didn't it say him, Gunther, and Dom?
Dom in a triple threat.
Which I saw that and I went, well, on Friday night we're getting Cody, Fatu, and Sammy.
Yeah,
Sammy.
well, I knew we were going to get
Loaded
to that.
qualifier.
I figured
Then
we were
this
going
is
to talk
like,
about that at the end. Yeah.
yeah, well, we will, but like you get that, which is loaded, which two of the three, you could see Cody or Fatu winning that. Sammy's not winning that. And then you get this one, it's like, just get it over with. Like, just do it now, give it to Gunther, and let's just move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
you said Sammy's not winning that. We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
I ain't too sure about that.
well, I think he, I mean,
well, speaking of qualifiers, let's get into Theory, Penta, and LA Knight. The match, I thought it was really good. I thought everyone, yeah.
That's my notes for it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I thought everyone looked really good. I thought we got equal amount of offense. It made everyone look strong. It didn't bury anybody. And I thought the action in it was great. We knew we were going to have run-ins, and it led you to a finish, like just like Clint said at the start of the show, like, oh no, they are not going to do this. They are not going to bury him. He's not going to get tsunami. Then Austin Theory is going to do his weak little stomp and he's going to lose. And then Penta saves the day. Theory and Penta fight in the end. Here comes the masked man, Waller, Seth, whoever it is. They leave, and then LA gets the finish, which, by the way, Austin Theory can sell a finish. He sold that. He sold that stomp really well, and he sold the BFT even better.
Hey, I got a shout out to the official who was going to do the count out for Austin Theory, who was pinning LA Knight, and he even had this look on his face like, this isn't fair, but let me count it.
Yeah.
And so he even sold it. Like, we all knew all this is what's coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, listen, the finish was great. I thought Penta done a hell of a job in that match too.
Yeah,
he's overworked, but like, I think he's underrated, I think.
Well, go ahead.
At the very end with LA leaning up in the ropes and he's talking in the camera. I mean, is he talking to Paul Heyman?
I think so.
Because Paul was still kind of
he wasn't paying attention. He was talking to Adam Pearce, which you're right, Dusty. He should have been looking at LA Knight. So I don't know if
he should have let him grab the microphone and do it.
Yeah. I don't know if they got their wires crossed or something there.
I just thought that was weird. Like, I thought, they missed something there.
Yeah.
No, I really thought Penta was going to win. I did. I knew that Theory wasn't.
Yeah.
When they came in and Tsunami, LA Knight, and pretty well took him out, I knew Penta was going to pull, because he'd been out of the match too long. Yeah. But I thought Penta was going to get back in, put his finisher on Knight, and win it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, fuck. I was ready to break my hand cocked. I was about ready to break my fucking TV. And that's a little bitty one, so I didn't really give a shit if I did. I got more of them, but let me just credit it. I thought Penta was great on selling that flip over the table and staying down there. Credit Corey Graves.
Yeah,
he said, "Well, Penta can't even get up. He's under our table and holding his knee." Yeah. He said, "I don't know what's going to happen," and I thought, "Shit." I went from thinking LA Knight's about to get fucking buried again to thinking, holy shit. I mean, I was screaming at the TV, get the fuck up, get the fuck up.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like a little kid again.
Yeah.
And
it was fun.
So now, do I think he's going to win the chamber? Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not. But he can still look good and he can build to something else.
Yeah. And like you said, he needs to win Money in the Bank now. He doesn't need to win the Elimination Chamber.
No, it's Money in the Bank.
He's better with the briefcase because there's just so much you can do with him.
So much more shit talking and mind fucking.
Yeah, exactly. There's a million ways you can go with that.
I could see him, being the one, the music hits, and everybody thinks he's fixing to cash in, and he comes out. Yeah. And he just comes out and cuts a promo or something.
Yeah.
Or just sets with Michael Cole.
Yeah.
Just set,
And he can come out on like a random Intercontinental title match, and he just sits up there and he just craps on it the whole time.
Yeah. Don't mind me.
Yeah. And he just goes out and he goes to whoever the winner is, BFTs him, looks at the briefcase and just walks out the ring. There's just so much.
Oh, there's so much you can do.
He could come out in a women's match just for comedy and just
listen. We haven't talked about it but if Breaker's out for a while, which looks like he is, We don't know when Punk's coming back. If they're building this feud for the next couple of weeks, what do we got? 3 weeks till Chamber? 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks. It's a short month.
It says here after surgery for a hernia is 4 to 6 weeks.
All right. So you're gonna need LA Knight pretty much to run your Raw. Because you don't have Rollins. Roman's not going to show up.
Yeah.
No. And Punk's in a feud with Finn.
And Punk's in a feud with Finn. So you're going to have, you're going to have to use the hell out of LA Knight on Raw.
Yeah. And Gunther's got that elimination chamber next week. And then you can use Knight and Gunther have a little bit of a feud going into elimination.
Because they're both going to the chamber.
Right. Yeah, is there going to be another Raw?
Well, apparently Jay's getting in one.
Yeah, and then you can use whoever wins that, and they can build up themselves into the elimination. Maybe there's some sort of match or tag match or whoever. Who knows?
Well, I mean, one of the Vision guys has got to get in a qualifying match, right?
Yeah. Who do you guys think?
You got to put. Well, I mean, it should be Bronson Reed, but it may be Logan Paul just because he's more athletic and move.
And his work is so good.
His work is good, and he's got experience in that match, and he's done a really good job in that match.
Right.
But are they letting him beat Jay to go?
I would love it. Yeah. I would listen, as much as I don't like Logan, and I feel like, he's just been given this chance to be a wrestler and blah, blah, blah. Like, I really believe he's never done his time or anything like that, but I would love to see him beat Jay. That'd be awesome.
Well, I think one way you could do it and keep face with Jay, because if you start thinking about it, who else do we have Raw? Because Gunther and Dom and who did we say? Javon are next week. So you got Jay getting in it. So who else do you have on the Raw?
Well, that'd be a vision.
Dragon Lee or Ray. Is Ray out? But Ray was at the Rumble.
He was in the Rumble. You would have to put a Vision.
What Oba? Is Oba getting?
What if you put 2 Vision people in there against Jay, and then Jay could kind of save a little face? He get the hell beat out of him by 2 Vision guys, and then one of them screws.
What was Oba at tonight?
They just did a vignette,
and they said he's trying to decide where he wants to go.
Yeah, I'm just throwing it out there. Which, frankly, he probably needs to go to SmackDown. Just to give them, because that's where all the newer guys are. Because there's too many storylines on Raw. He would just get lost in the shuffle.
Yeah, pretty much on SmackDown, you've just got that big one for the
he needs the belt.
Yeah, he needs to. I know he's done it in NXT, but I think he needs to feud with like Trick or somebody over there.
He'll give Trick. Trick sucks.
But at least it gives him someone to squash.
I would just rather see him I'd like to see him and Gunther have some kind of feud.
Yeah.
And that may come, but it's going to be a while for that.
Yeah, because we got to get through all this other bullshit with Gunther that everybody thinks is so great.
That's not on this pod.
But listen, overall, it's a good Raw. Of course, I'm biased because I was praying that LA Knight's, he's already. We're not going to say he got squashed in the Rumble, but he didn't last as long in the Rumble as I would have liked him to.
Yeah.
Now, he did what I guess he was supposed to, go in there and eliminate the Vision.
Yeah.
But if he would have lost his first match back, I was like, well, there went that so-called push they were going to give him.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, he needs to look strong in Elimination Chamber. He doesn't have to win it, but he needs to look strong. Maybe final 3, final 4. He doesn't need to be the first one eliminated. That's for sure.
No, I would like to see him come down to final 3.
Yeah.
And him probably, but to save him a little bit, he needs to be eliminated in that last third spot, and don't be eliminated.
Yeah,
for the winner.
He comes that close. He comes that close, and it's some sort of chicanery interference from the Vision, something like that. Before we go on, I'm watching the replay of that Javon Evans finish. They're showing the slow mo on X. I mean, the timing is impeccable.
It's perfect. It's amazing.
It is perfect. But let's move ahead.
That match tonight may have got him a WrestleMania moment.
I mean,
I don't know how it could. I mean, you're right.
Yeah, I would love to see some sort of multi-man match, maybe what is the intercontinental? Yeah, that's right. Intercontinentals on Raw. So there should be some sort of like fatal four-way for that, but get him working with multiple guys so they can do a multiple high spots like that. Because if he keeps killing the timing like that,
Oh yeah.
he could have the best match on whatever night he's
Oh,
on.
and hit that to win it.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I mean, there were holy shits going in that one.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if you hit that in the middle of a match at WrestleMania?
Oh, like off a
Fucking
ladder
roof
or
would blow
something.
off. Yeah.
Oh, if it's like a ladder match for the Intercontinental title.
Yeah, they put the title
yes.
up. Oh, we're writing gold
we're
now.
Writing it right here.
Yeah, we're writing it right now.
Triple H, you really need to tune into us, buddy.
No, he's Bruce is never mind. He's got Bruce in one ear, P.S. Hayes in the other, and they're whispering sweet nothings to him to tell him they're great ideas. Let's get into what you guys think. The only thing I've seen is Cody, Fatu, and Sammy. Is there any other matches that they previewed for SmackDown yet?
They got Jordan Cargill is going to defend her championship.
Jade.
So we have Jade.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah. Jade and Jordan. So that is a title match on Friday.
Yeah,
that's going to be horrible.
It's her first defense in 100 days as champion.
I mean, listen, SmackDown's been putting on some bangers, so whatever they do, I'm sure it's going to be good. But I do not, for the life of me, understand why you have Cody and Jacob Fatu in a qualifying match, which means one or possibly both of them are not going to go. The reason I said not so fast on it might not be Sammy, because they may write something for them two motherfuckers take each other out.
Yeah, and Sammy wins.
And Sammy somehow win it.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm telling you, I'm calling it right now. UConn Sammy for the win.
UConn Cornelius.
UConn Sammy for the win.
There's also
Cornelius.
Sammy Cornelius. I love it.
Also, Clint's girl Nia Jax is going to team up with Lash Legend for the tag championship against Rio. So have that to look forward to. And then there's a women's elimination chamber qualifying match: Alexa Bliss, Zelina, and Julia. So that'll be a snoozer.
Yeah, I don't know who's winning that one.
My girl may win that one.
Alexa?
Yeah.
I hope so.
I mean, besides Nia Jax.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah.
There's not gonna. I don't think we'll see Chelsea on Friday. Appears she's hurt.
Yeah, she rolled her ankle pretty good. I think she's got a bad ankle.
Yeah.
She did hurt it in that match. But
no Roxanne Perez tonight.
Yeah, what's going on with her? That's what I meant to ask that in the Raw. Did she get hurt like going through that table at SmackDown last week?
Yeah, that's whatever it was around January 30th, 31st, they said. And she's had an appearance since then, but I guess they're just giving more time.
She went through a table.
Yeah.
And that street fight.
Yeah.
She crawled up on the apron.
Yeah.
And Vaquer pushed her off. And she went through
it was Raw. It was Raw.
Yeah.
It was Raw. And then that Friday on SmackDown, you had the tag team match.
That's right.
That was stupid as hell. But yeah, back to that three-way. I mean, clearly, my predictions was you're going to have Fatu, you're going to have Cody, you're going to have Randy, possibly Sammy in the chamber, like four SmackDown guys, two Raw guys. But clearly, it's going to be 3 and 3. And my predictions just got blown out of the water by this qualified match coming up this Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just throw this out there, and y'all can tell me I'm crazy, probably. What if Cody does win and Fatu screws him in the chamber match?
Just by not being in the match somehow cost him?
Yeah, like interfering. Like, we seen it last year when Jade come in and beat shit out of Naomi.
Yeah.
What if we see like somehow Fatu can get in that cage and just beat the shit out of Cody?
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
It could be the other way around too.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't see Cody just whooping his ass in that cage, man.
Well, he does something to cost him the chamber.
Well, you got to put your head in these idiot riders, right?
Yeah.
We can say what we want to happen.
Yeah.
But you don't put you don't put those two in the same elimination qualifying match if you don't have something down the road planned.
Right.
Sure.
So what do they have planned? And that's the trick.
The $1 million question.
To me, it's got to be between them two, though.
Yeah.
Because they've only supposedly had one match, and it didn't even get in the ring. It was never even a match. It was a street fight, and they've been feuding like hell.
Right.
So listen. I think they both fucking lose, and I think goddamn Sammy goes.
And here's how I think I think Drew McIntyre screws them both Friday night. He's getting revenge. I was just
thinking the same thing.
He's gonna get revenge because he
don't want either one of them in the chamber.
Right.
He wants
to squash Sammy again.
Yep.
Well, he'd much rather have Sammy.
Yeah.
Sure. So I think he comes out, interferes, Sammy gets a win, and that damn bitch is in the chamber.
Yeah.
Well, but let me tell you who that sets up best for. If you were going to give him this push that we kind of thought was coming at the first of the year, is Randy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't see a Raw guy getting it since we already know
because it's Drew.
It's Drew. It's Drew.
Unless they wanted to let LA Knight or Gunther would win it before LA Knight because of this hot streak he's on. So if you let Gunther win it, is Gunther going to SmackDown now to go for that belt?
He could.
I mean, there's no.
It'd be a good match. It'd be a good match.
Well, it'd be slow as the fuck. It'd be slow as a summer itch.
Let me give you this WWE credit. Let me give you credit this way, WWE. You've got me riveted. You've got me wondering what's going to be next. Right. So I'm anxious to tune in and find out. And when you fuck it up, I'm still going to give you shit. But I'm anxious to see where it goes. I mean,
even if it's not Sammy, if it's Fatu or Cody, I mean, those guys with Gunther, Randy, LA Knight, Jey Uso, who someone from the Vision in there, it gets pretty unpredictable at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, you would say like, well, yeah, Gunther can cross over for sure. LA Knight can't because he's too busy with the Vision.
Yeah.
And the SmackDown guys have a clear road there with Drew, but Gunther can cross over.
Mm-hmm. Do they have the balls though to not do a main event, either not 1 or 2, with their golden child, Cody Rhodes?
Yeah.
Because if him and Jacob have a WrestleMania match, which I honestly think is going to happen.
Yeah.
Cage fight,
street fight,
whatever. It's not a main event if it's not for a belt, right?
Oh, it opened the show.
I guess it could be. I guess it could be not 1, but you're going to have both of the big belts going for, and I think those close both nights.
I think Roman and Punk will be night 1.
I think Roman and Punk will be night 2 because that's your biggest match. I think.
I'm with you. I think Roman and Punk's night 2. They're because they're already building up for it. So I think Roman and Punk's going to be night 2. It's too big. It's too big. You can't have Drew and whoever in night 2. Roman.
So back to my question: do they have the balls to have Cody Rhodes in an opening match against Jacob Fatu, or a middle of, or night 1 or night 2, and not having him in the main event on either night?
If they do, it will be night 2 because remember Drew and Seth opened night 2 of WrestleMania in Philly. Remember, that was a great opening match.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it the other day. I mean, that's one of my favorite matches I've ever seen. The way it built up, and then Damian Priest cashing in because of Punk and Drew's rivalry, like all the different storylines that weaved in and out of that. I thought that was excellent. So I don't see why you couldn't have that start off night 2. It doesn't need to start off night 1, and it doesn't need to be the main event. If you're going to put that anywhere, have it open up night 2, so you open night 2 with a bang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah,
we'll see. I'm going to be interested to watch Friday Night SmackDown.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Well, guys, another fun show here today. We'll be back on Friday night after we watch SmackDown. So for Cletus, the big guy, and for Nia Jax's biggest fan, Will Pettis, I'm AJ Good. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys on Friday.